Alright, we're starting right off where I left off. Because I still can't fall asleep. And it's just getting good! I can't help myself. But continue. I'm gonna have to, like, restrain myself to stop playing this. Alright, let's go blow my allowance on a shrine or something. What we got over here? Shrine, shelter, or... I mean, I did just say it, but... Actually, I want to do the shelter. Should be the 28th. Come on, game, you don't need to lie to me about it being the 28th. 28th. We'll give you 2 hours. Enter. Radiation monitor. Uh-huh. Log into network. Swan song. Because I want to connect to the laboratory. Experiment setup. Continue as an experiment. Oh my gosh. What? Okay, I don't have time to bother that. I'll come back for it. I came back like 6 times last time anyway, so... What's 1 time this time? If I can get a shovel, though, and I can find 1,000,000 digging spots, my allowance is about to just go through the roof. Okay, I kind of have to look for a shovel. Okay, no shovel. Come on, shovel. Package. Glass, compass, and a sleeping mask. Okay. No further mail. Okay. Alright. Drawing room. Spare room. Corridor. Get our gem before we forget. Zero, 4, 1, 5, enter. Ooh, a commissary. By gosh, it has a shovel. I need 2 coins. Redraw. Yes. Okay. Shovel. Okay. Now, big spots. Any room. Not liking. Okay, bedroom goes nowhere. Okay, this is... Oh, yeah. Sheltered. Ah, yes. Ignore red rooms. Yes. Den, give me a gem. Dun 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 dun. Give me a gem so I can be a fan. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, conference room is nice, but frankly I want the parlor so I can potentially get the 3 gems if I'm not stupid. Other 2 boxes are true. This box does not contain a gem. This box contains the gems. Not all 3 can be true. If this is true, then it's in here. That's it. One of these has to be false. This one can also be true, and this one can be false. But if this one's false, then these other 2 boxes are not true. In fact, this one cannot be true because it would make both of these true, and so this one has to be false. Which means that one of these is also false. If this one's true, then it's in here. If this one's true, then it's in there. If this one's false, it's in here. If this one's false, it's in here. Because one of these has to be false. Yeah. If either of these are false, like if this is false, then it's here. If this one is false, then it is in here. If this one's true, it's in here. This one's true, it's in here. If this one's false, then this one's true. But that means that would be 2. So if this one is true and this one's false... Wait, no. This one's false and this one's true. See, this one cannot be false. Wait, no, so this one does not contain the gems. If it is false, it does contain the gems. Because if that were false, then this one's true. Because there has to be a true box, and this one's already proven to be false. That one's false, this one's true. This one also contains the gems. Meanwhile, if this one's true and this one's false... Or no, if this one's false and this one's true... No, true. This one's false. It's this one. Storeroom or security. Okay. Estate inventory, main menu. Okay, a free gem or... Oh my gosh. Diamondus Major. That's a lot of gems. And just a random thing in here. Okay. That's pretty neat. I want to do this because it usually has a dig spot. But it did nothing. Okay. Okay. I'm going to do the passageway because I have lots of keys. Oh, sorry, lots of gems. Add that. Still locked. This one. Ooh, I should have done the archives. Weight room. Or 7 locked rooms. Weight room is sheltered, yeah. It's my 3rd red room. Now I got lots of options. Keys, dark room, West Hall. I mean, I gotta go for the keys. Make sure there's not a dig spot in here. Wait a second. Boiler room. I can turn this on. I can send power to the garage. Or, I suppose, actually, power this way would work too. Pump room. Locker room. I gotta do the pump room. Because I have power. Now, what benefit there is to going outside from here, I'm not sure. I could check if this is unlatched. It is not. Okay. Wait. I know what the advantage is. I can now take a shortcut out here. Don't know what time it is, but hopefully... No, it's not time enough for this to be open? Okay. I either missed my window of opportunity or it hasn't been reached yet, and I don't want to find out, so... Not for 1 gem. Wait, this is a big oak tree. Oh, is that perhaps one of the trees that they were mentioning? I wonder. Okay, anyway. Weight room, pump room. Yeah, we gotta pump. Okay, we gotta take from the pool. Uh-huh. Huh. Okay, we want to go all in to the... Okay. Okay. Alright. Uh-huh. Oh, there's one back there. Okay, greenhouse is this one on the right, which needs to go this, or no, this. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, so that's that one. The pool. Okay, let's go to the greenhouse. Okay, so the kitchen is getting things pumped into it. Kitchen is this one. We want as much of this water going to there as we can. Okay, pool is completely... Okay, well, we now have... Okay, 3 and 5 are connected to pump 1. 4 units, 4 units. And then there's reserve tank. Oh, there's a switch back here. Okay. Okay, well, let me go find that pool room real quick. Down here. Over here. Oh, look at that. There's just a bunch of money at the bottom of the pool. Epic. That's why you drain the pool. Come on, digging rooms. I can't do this one, or well, I could do this one, but it would have a negative downside, and I don't want that. Okay, so we want to take 2. That's the far right one. It needs to take everything it's got. Take everything from here, put it into here. Okay. And then this is going into tank 2, which it needs to go into tank 1. Kitchen needs to be filled. Pool needs to be filled. think one needs to be drained. We're going to pull all of the water out of the reservoir. Okay. We're going to drain as much as we can out of one. I don't have an aquarium on this floor, do I yet? Okay. I don't know what the fountain is, but, I want to remove everything from it later. Probably. Okay, pool's nice and full again. Come to here. We want options. Office, bedroom. Bedroom is practically free to move through. This room's a pawn. Could start tomorrow with more steps, or be able to continue to proceed. I actually want to go straight, because it'll give me access to here, and in here there are usually dig spots, which, while they might have coins, could also have junk. It's like crazy, but suddenly, as soon as I need any dig spots that are... Yeah. Suddenly, as soon as I have any dig spots that are not, like, uber necessary, or whatever, they just all show up. Like, sorry, none of them show up. The one time that I need any dig spots with junk, the game knew what it was doing. Frickin'. I should have gone up. Would have given me more options. I wanted my allowance to be increased, game. It knew what it was doing. Okay. Oh, the fountain's out front, right? So I imagine if I were to come over to here again, and oh yeah. No, not that way. Here, grab you, push you up. Because I imagine this is the fountain out front, and I think I'd like to get that one. Do I have a kitchen? Pantry. I do not. Got all the water I can from there. Interesting that there's a difference there. Two, three, four. Two, three, four. Yeah, because I didn't find a breaker box. Well, I could do the short way out. Or come over here. Because this is infinitely faster. And I can get down here, apparently. Okay. So that's a way to the basement. If I can find a freaking basement key. Let's see, is there any reason to go in to the front again? I just sneak my way over here. Saves me a ton of steps. Over having to walk through the actual building. Frankly, I should just move everything over to the other. Come on. Oh wait, it's this. I don't know why I'm touching this one. Okay, I'm gonna drain the reservoir so I can get to there easier. Because frankly, I feel like that would be much easier than finding a basement key at this point. Because I just have to find I have consistent access to the thing. I just have to select that specific one. I'm gonna be in here for ages. Actually, I don't think it would. I'm gonna test one last thing before I call it a day. Because I can potentially unlock every door if I use the terminal right. There we go. Alright. Let's go back outside to the terminal. One, because I could actually go and just remotely connect to the security terminal, see if there's anything I missed. And two, aha! It's open. Okay, I just didn't I wasn't waiting on that. I could do this. Okay. Basically none. Okay, Swan Song. Go to security. Main menu. Keycard system. Okay. I was hoping that like the radiation levels would be high. I'm pretty sure that that occurs if your experiment is going really well. Clearly, I should have just done immediately. I'm gonna have to call it a day. Alright. That's frustrating. Mid-sized villa. One new room, the pump room. Oh, I didn't check what happened if the furnace got powered. I don't think it did. Oh well. Okay, well, thank you for watching. Bye.